It is Thank a Farmer Week here on the WMAY Morning Newsfeed, and we've been talking with farmers all across the state and in the area, from those who produce pork to corn and soybeans, and even associations representing farmers at the State House and in Congress. It's very important that we recognize these farmers and find out how we can best appreciate them. But it's not just those large family farms. There's also the smaller scale, more organic type farms, and we want to definitely touch base with one of those farmers. Joining us right now is Chad Wallace. He is with Oak Tree Organics. And Chad, we got your information from Downtown Springfield Incorporated as someone who is regularly at the Illinois Farmers Market downtown Springfield. Tell us about your farm. Good morning. Thanks for taking time with us.
Good morning. Glad to be here, Greg. Thank you. My farm has evolved from the beginning. We started in about somewhere around 2003 and started with just vegetables. We added eggs. We had meat on the farm, so we started incorporating that. And at this time, we have a variety of vegetables, beef, pork, and lamb available for people at the farmers market.
Pretty diverse. How would you compare yourself to some of those larger scale farms when it comes to size?
I believe we probably have same problems, just in a different scale. We have direct marketing capabilities. We sell to the end consumer. That's probably an advantage. I think we get to hear feedback immediately, or like the next week if you have something that's something new. They come back and let you know how much they appreciated it. It just helps with your marketing. But I think the overall farm issues, the planning, the uncertainty, the weather. I think it's similar. Just the scale would be different.
Talk a bit about that smaller scale and kind of more personal touch that you have with your consumers, but also, as you touched on there, the consumers and the feedback you get almost instantly from the products that you sell at a place like the farmers market.
That's correct. Yes. There's definitely an impact there. That's for sure.
So I take it good and bad.
Does it help? Yeah, it's good and bad. There's, that's with everything. Yeah. Last year with the COVID thing, the processing was absolute. It was a disaster, and the processors and the farmers both had to kind of figure out how to work through that. This year's been a lot better, at least on my end, and I know there are some other people that are having problems, but yeah, I think it's smoothing out a little bit.
We're talking with Chad Wallace with Oak Tree Organics, a staple down at the downtown farmers market. And you likely, if you're down there, you'll pick up some of his products, a wide array of products from vegetables to even some meat products, as you mentioned. So if you could talk about the appetite that there is for that kind of smaller scale type of farm to table products that are available from an organization like yours.
I would say there's a very large appetite for those products. Like I said, a lot of the people that come to the farmers market, they're coming to get that healthy, healthy products that they need for their family. They're also coming down because it's a very, very social and positive environment. They enjoy talking to the farmers. A lot of times people have questions. Are your brats gluten-free? They can talk directly to the person that's having those products created, and gives them a sense of security, I believe.
Yeah, and definitely a much better connection to the farmer right in their area that's bringing those products. Chad, what are some misconceptions people may have about smaller scale farms like yours?
I think a lot of these smaller scale farms, a lot of people believe that they just do it through the market season. A lot of these farms are able to, with the social media, they're able to outsource through those platforms and are working year round. I'd say that was probably be one of the bigger differences.
Yeah, there's definitely 12 months out of the year, not just 3, right?
Right. Yes. Yes. And there's also, the downtown DSI does a good job. We have those at those holiday markets. We have those once a month markets. So the people that maybe not so in touch or in the right area for the social media aspects of it, they can go to those markets provided through the off season as well. And large variety with the cottage food laws. A lot of products can be turned into other products and made available through the winter. And I think a lot of people don't realize that they can still get a lot of local farmer grown through the winter.
It's incredible how fresh something tastes when you know that it is indeed fresh and very close to farm to table. And one of those farmers joining us now, Chad Wallace. He's with Oak Tree Organics here on the WMAY Morning News Feed for Thank a Farmer, brought to you by Culver's West on Wabash. And Chad, when it comes to Farmer Appreciation Week, we've been asking the farmers across the state how best we can appreciate you. So what do you think? How best can we appreciate small scale farms like Oak Tree Organics?
I would say just keep showing up at those markets. If you have a favorite farmer, contact that farmer and say, hey, how can I get these products out of season? Of course, the off season is the hardest for all of us. So I would say that would be the best way to say thank you, is continued support as you've been doing for years.
Well, we can't thank you enough. We can't thank all the farmers out there enough. And as we approach Thanksgiving, post harvest, we're going to see all the bounty that you guys produce each and every season. So greatly appreciate it. And thanks for taking time with us here on the WMAY Morning News Feed for Thank a Farmer Week.